What's up guys, and welcome to another YuGiOh Duel Links video. So currently the Turbo Duel Grand Prix is going on and I want to share with you my Red Eyes Phantom Knights deck 2.0. So first up, the new addition to this deck is Red Eyes Archino Lightning, Neo Dragon Red Eyes Impact, and also Meteor Black Comet Dragon. So how does this deck run? Well, as you can see, the skeleton and the boss monster of this deck is essentially Meteor Black Comet Dragon, and it can be summoned by using a level 7 Red Eyes monster and a level 6 Dragon type monster, which means I'll be using Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact and also Red Eyes Black Dragon as its materials. And Red Eyes Fusion along with other Red Eyes support cards can be searched by using Red Eyes Insight by sending a Red Eyes monster regardless of its level to the graveyard and add a spell or trap that says Red Eyes and add it to your hand. Henceforth, I'm also running a pseudo engine of Phantom Knights, which is Phantom Knights Cloven Helm and Phantom Knights of Fragile Armor along with Phantom Knight Sword. So the main combo of the deck would be to fusion summon into a Meteor Black Comet Dragon or a Red Eye Slash Dragon depending on your current situation. Then if you have Phantom Knight Sword, you can equip it to Red Eye Slash Dragon, giving it that extra form of protection. If you were to be destroyed by battle or card effect, at least there's something to protect it against. And if you were to have Red Eyes Retro Dragon, then you can special summon those Red Eyes monsters that were destroyed by card effect or by battle for that turn. And the reason I'm using Karma Cut aside from banishing my opponent's monster is to discard Phantom Knight monsters as well as Phantom Knight Sword. So if you were to have Phantom Knight's monsters in the graveyard and you discard Phantom Knight Sword via Karma Cut's effect, then you can activate its graveyard to effect to bring out Cloven Helm and Fragile Armor so you can Xyz into Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon. And you can run a few copies of Red Eye Spirit if you want to. As I said, it all depends on your deck and how you're gonna run it. Essentially, what you need to have is a discard engine so that you can fully utilize Phantom Knight Sword's effect to bring out your level 4 Phantom Knight monsters for your XC summoning. But if you're not going to go into XC summoning for that turn and you want to focus on Red Eyes Fusion, then it is fine as well. The extra form of combo I can introduce you is to have the Red Eyes Archino Lightning. So by using Meteor Black Comet Dragon's effect upon fusion summoning, you can send a Red Eyes monster from your deck to graveyard, inflict burn damage to your opponent's life points by a quarter of its original attack points. Meaning Red Eyes Archino Lightning, Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact, and also Red Eyes Black Dragon will be your targets. Or if you want to use Red Eyes Retro Dragon, it's fine as well, but I do advise you not to do so because this will be the card that helps you have that extra form of protection in case your monsters were to be destroyed by battle or card effect. And aside from that, if you want to go into Red Eye Slash Dragon, you have a ton of materials and also use them as equip to further increase your Red Eye Slash Dragon's attack points. Also to have its extra form of effect to unequip these monsters or these equips to actually negate an effect. And as usual, MST is a card that you'll be using to destroy your opponent's back row, especially those that have been just sat down for that turn, so that you can avoid any other mishaps in the following play. And if you are using Joy Wheeler, it doesn't matter what legendary duelist you choose. It depends on what skills they have. For me, I'm using YuGiOh and Fang of Rebellion so that I can have an extra copy of Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon along with some Phantom Knights card inside my deck. For example, Phantom Knights or Shadow Veil. So by actually using this effect of extra discarding and also by discarding Phantom Knights monsters via Karma Cut or actually using Red Eyes Fusion, you can increase Red Cloven Helm's attack points by 500 per Phantom Knight sent to the graveyard. And this is pretty much the basic combo of the deck. And another way I can recommend to you to further optimize or improve this deck is to have Archfiend Black Skull Dragon. So Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, it requires an Archfiend normal monster along with a Red Eyes normal monster. So if you were to summon Red Ice Archfiend of Lightning and activates its effect for that turn to clear your opponent's board, and if it's already summoned, then you can go for Red Ice Spirit to go into Archfiend Black Skull Dragon to actually have that guarantee of defeating your opponent without them being able to activate anything during the battle phase. Now mention the secondary effect at the end of the battle phase. Target a Red Ice normal monster in your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent's equal to half his attack in the graveyard, then shuffle it into the deck. So the recycling effect itself also allows you to recycle Red Ice Black Dragon back into the deck, or even Red Ice Archfiend of Lightning, which allows you, if you do not do that, you can also use Red Ice Spirit to bring that monster out to destroy your opponent's board every single time they have a face-up monster. So aside from that, if you choose to bring out Meteor Dragon Red Ice Impact, please put it in defense position so that it will protect your Red Ice monster during the entirety of the game. So without further ado, let's get into a replay and I will let you see how I play this deck. So this was used in the Turbo Duel Grand Prix against a player known as T-Bone. And if he runs a 32 card deck, and is using YuGiOh as well. So I expect some Phantom Max combo or even different other plays that does not actually focus on Dark Rebellion X Siege Dragon. So since I have Cloven Helm, MST, Retro Dragon and Red Ice Spirit in hand, I'll just normal summon Cloven Helm along with setting MST on the field just to see what my opponent is planning to do. So a T set is done on my opponent's side. Most probably he does not have a monster with higher attack points, but I failed to actually predict that it is a monster with higher defense points. So with another copy of MST, I destroyed that back row and find out it's actually Phantom Max or Shadow Veil. And now I attack into it without discovering or even considering that it is a monster of higher defense points. I take battle damage of 700. We're now activating Power Force and drawing an extra card. He summons a tuner monster, Gorilla Kite, and synchro summons the Red Dragon Archfiend with 3000 points of attack. And with an extra burn damage on Gorilla Kite, my life points are looking pretty grim. Now being attacked by Red Dragon Archfiend, it has been reduced to 1550. But this is the moment of truth and also lucky or destiny draw if you want to call it. Red Ice fusion into Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Using its effect of inflicting burn damage on opponent's life points, I send Red Ice Archfiend of Lightning to burn my opponent's life points, and with now 3500 attack points being higher than Red Dragon Archfiend's, I destroy that monster. And now since it's also considered a Red Ice Black Dragon on the field, which means Retro Dragon will act as extra form of protection during the turn it is to be destroyed, and now he draws a card and he'll activate Monster Reborn. So Monster Reborn to bring out Red Dragon Archfiend, but I do not understand is why they need just bring out Red Ice Archfiend of Lightning to clear my board and go for a direct attack. And now with that being his mistake, I activate Red Ice Spirit to bring out Red Ice Archfiend of Lightning and normal summon it to gain the effect of destroying all face-up monsters on my opponent's field. I go for a direct attack and forgot he had a Shadow Veil in the graveyard. Which means this match has been prolonged just a bit, and now I only inflict 2500 points of battle damage, leaving him only with 375 life points left. And now during the next turn, my opponent is unable to do anything since I have two cards of high attack points along with their own individual effects. My opponent summons a monster and sets a card, and I have an MST ready for that set card. So now with that card being destroyed and it being Metamorphosis, my opponent is basically loses this match. So that's about it for my deck profile itself. So there are a lot of ways to improve or to make this deck much more optimal. You can as I said, you can have Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, or even actually make this deck into a full-on Red Ice deck, that actually uses this little engine of Phantom Knights to go along with it if you want to, but overall it's up to your decision, and this is basically how I would play my deck. You can also increase the number of other Xyz monsters if you want to. You can also even include Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, or even increase the number of Red Eye Spirit in your deck, but at your own arrangement of how you want to build this deck or how many cards you want to have. You can play 2 Red Eye Spirit, 2 Karma Cuts, or if you only have 1 copy of Karma Cut, then you can play 2 copies of Red Eye Spirit if you want to. And not to mention Red Eye's Insight is basically a searcher, so if you want to have it in your deck or not, it's up to you as well. Anyways, that's it for the video and also for the deck profile that I'm sharing with you of my Red Eyes Phantom Knights deck 2.0. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you do well in Turbo Duel Grand Prix to obtain the event exclusive cards and also increase your ranking from Standard to Elite, then finally Masters. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you particularly find this video helpful, and if you do feel that this video has been somewhat helpful or inspired you to create a deck of your own, consider liking and leaving a subscribe if you like, and maybe look forward to more content like this in the future. My name is KaneNot, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye, stay safe, but most important of all, keep dueling.